Hey, so in this game we have a good example of essentially waiting our time before launching our attacks. Although the BP might be a little lopsided in what the team comps turned out. Let's take a look. So first ban Akka, which is pretty common for people playing my box. I get that a lot, which makes sense. Because I have a lot of I run a rush comp essentially, and Akka is a driver. First pick TJS. I get Kyra and Lucretia banned. First pick Rosen. Now, see, I think this was not a good pick by the other person because of the fact that I can just ban out his tanks, which I do. Now he has to run tankless against me, which is not good. As you can see in our BPs, we essentially end up having a single target comp versus a AoE comp. I have an advantage because I have way long legs and he is very short legged. Let's take a look how the game plays out. Okay, before I start, let's just take a look at their skills. Sherry, Raging Storm, Holy Thunder. Reason why I bought Holy Thunder was just for some more damage. I could have brought the guard ignore skill just to get more, opportunities to proc her to proc Sherry's move again skill. But that is not needed as there is really, not that many people that I need to kill. Anyways, Leon, Sanders said, Mechanical Knights, 3C, Ares, single target with Angels, Elwyn, standard set out, TJS with Strengthen and TP plus 3C. See what he had, Rain with double AoE. Now this is interesting. So Listo has a Magic Guard. And he brings the Blood Dance and the 3C AoE. Rosen with standard loadout. Bozo with Sleep and Black Hole. Sage with only one of his tile skills. I think this was also a big reason why he lost. If he bought the other tile skill, things might have been different. Okay. So immediately off the bat, I go in hard and I TP Sherry into the fray. So notice how the spot where I TP'd him. Bozo can't reach, Reen can't reach, Listo can't reach, Rosen can't reach. Sage has to 3C. Sage has to 3C here. Otherwise, I can just go in, Holy Thunder, Bozo, so that Bozo moves back 2 blocks and kill any of these guys for free. So, this is what he does. Wave Whispers, and I get pushed back. Which is what I wanted, essentially. I wanted to bait out his tile skill. So now I just stall. He powers up here, which is important because now I see that Ring powered up, I can stall out even more. I move back to heal. He moves his Listo up. This is Listo's range. I need to move TJS next turn. SBO moves down. Faction buffs. Bozo moves. Leon moves back up. Rosen activates her Miracle. Okay. So a lot of the stuff here is really just me trying to stall out the tile and the Ring transform, which has 3 turns. I think tile has 2 turns left too. So I just stall, making sure that I keep out of range of any of these guys' 3 range AoEs. Ring comes down just to hit my areas with a 1-sheet. I'm okay with that because I can just fall back. We keep stalling. He can't really do much. I just keep stalling out until the tiles evaporate, all the while making sure that I don't get hit with the AoE. Okay, notice how Leon is actually a very good unit in a lot of these maps, simply because of the tiles. He can actually reach, let's see, he can actually reach he can reach Sage, and his threat range is very big with these extra defensive terrains, with the mech riders, of course. So just more stalling. Ring moves up. Sherry moves up. Rosa moves up. TJ moves up. Okay, let's take a look at the danger zone right now. Serene has one more turn left. I think the tiles also go down this turn. Listo can't hit anybody. He moves back. Okay, tiles are down. I have the advantage now. He 3Cs up, thinking just to, you know, it's what he can do really is just try to prep himself for the onslaught. Alright. I just move up again. I want to make sure Reen moves before I attack, just so his transform gets, you know, even if he does transform from an ally dying, he's still silenced. See, now he's silenced. Now my Leon goes in. Remember what we said about the tiles earlier? How Leon can take advantage? He can reach Reen. Goes in and attacks. Kills Reen, and it's pretty much over for him. So we'll just wait and watch and see what happens. It's basically clean up now for all my attackers. But yeah, this is a good example of basically understanding when to go in and not being too, you know, too aggressive off the get-go. Just making sure you go in at the right time. Especially when you have, you know, longer legs. You can take advantage of that and just try to bait your time and zone the other team out. Another interesting thing we know here is, so what's going to happen next is a tile effect. So the heal actually comes after the tile gets placed, which is good. Otherwise my Sherry would have died. But that didn't really matter. I still have 2 more hitters, so yeah. Just more cleanup. And that's game.